But Jake thinks he just want to be equal to a dog, right? You want to be equal to a dog, right? A piece of pork, detestable thing, abominable thing, a homosexual, a transgender,
Vile
a vile person.
Vile person. And that's his heritage. He's just vile. You got more?
Just to back
Bring it
up
up.
what we're saying. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely your pressure maketh a wise man mad, and the gift is straight to heart.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. You know what's beautiful on the brother's point too? Like it destroys the heart. You go think about back to Adam and Eve, right? The snake. It was a gift, but it was on the left hand side, right? Because if you brothers fully have understanding of that, at the end of the day, we were meant to go off so we know both sides, right? Right? You can't be a judge if you only know one side of the table, one side of the coin. Because they were naked. They only understood righteousness.
Right.
And that's why, Satan with his two-edged tongue was like, yo, Satan's good. You told them the truth, but left out pieces that they need to understand.
Yeah, right.
Yo, that's balance and on the left-hand side. You told them that, exactly, you'd be like gods, and that's the truth. But he didn't tell us all the shit we're going to have to go through. He didn't tell us about how we're disobeying the Most High by doing this as well. Because it is the truth. Now, at the end of all this, Lord, we're all of the elect, the sincere brothers, beginning with the apostles, we're going to be gods. We're going to have spiritual power. We're going to understand things on such a deep level, no one can say or do anything about it. And Yahweh Shai is behind us first.
Right. Because they say we're going to come on angels, because in spirit we're the angels that fell from the first estate. All right. So us being here, gathering all this knowledge, like honestly, if I was given a chance to know what was up in the heavens, say, man, because I can't go to the earth, go through all this stuff, and then I say, no, I'm chilling, man. Let them guys go on. Because I don't want to say against the Alba. I don't want to say against the Most High. I don't want to say.
You probably want to nominate another brother.
You know what I mean? Bro, you want to go to earth and check it out, man? Enough yelling there. Enough yelling.
It's not an easy thing.
It's not.
And you know what? The scriptures say that we're a spectacle even to the angels.
You know what I mean?
Bring it up.
This is Revelation 2:26, and it says, "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations."
Yo, the elder also brought a nice, beautiful point. Yeah, brought a beautiful
And that's,
point.
as you thought, basically it's talking about the time that we're in now. The time of prophecy in regards to ID 2020 and the chip. Okay? There's a lot of men flaking out, doing all kinds of strange stuff. Okay? And this overcoming, the fear of the Lord, man, is wisdom. The fear of the Lord, is the beginning of wisdom. Let me say it that way. Right? And you're gonna to depart from evil is to have understanding. Right? So it's telling you what I'm just saying there, that scripture, you gotta have the spirit of wisdom. Okay? And the wisdom is experience. Right? Can't come up in here and think that you know everything. I made 10,000 videos. You've been in the truth for a couple of months, a few years. Lord's not working with you on that if you think. He's gonna put you to the side, man. You have to be humble first. And that's what this truth is, as you mentioned earlier on. Right? We gotta know both sides, so there's a process. For you younger brothers to understand. Right? Right? This is a time to cry inside. What? No, go to your point.
I forgot it. No, it's all good. Go back to Joe.
Go back to Joe. Go back to Joe.
This is Job 20, verse 7, sorry, 6. Those excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own dung.
Yo, that's beautiful. Shit. Perish forever like his own shit.
Right.
Because the funny thing about this is that Esau actually thinks he's gonna survive this destruction of his own kingdom.
Yep.
That's the kind of pride. That's that same pride when Cain said, "Am I my brother's keeper? I don't know where he is." That's the same pride. The man killed his brother. The Most High knows, and he lied to the Most High. Said, "I don't know, and am I his keeper?" Yo, that's the same pride. So that's why Esau thinks he's gonna rule forever, and that's why they do what they do. They're crossing off their agenda, you know. But they're gonna be put to shame when Yahweh Shai comes and takes down the kingdom, take off the crown, takes off each crown. Because really, this is his kingdom. Yahweh Shai is the first begotten Son, which means he's the first spirit created. Everything is his first. Then the apostles, then the other brothers on down. That's the order, right? Go ahead.
They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream.
Yo, that's heavy, man. That's heavy. So you imagine the destruction of Esau's kingdom is going to be so vivid, so swift, so clean that it's going to be like a dream. Like, yo, I can't believe there was a guy called Esau. You're like, yo, that was real? That's crazy. But that's how heavy the destruction, or that's actually how obliterated this society is going to be, this kingdom is going to be.
Starting with the men of the Lord, looking at this vile person on down, with the 2/3 looking at him, and then these filthy nations, they said, wow, this guy deceived us. But thank heaven, it was like a dream. It was like a dream, right? Because in this vile place, right, you can testify of how you're going through hell, right? And there's no hope.
That's right.
There's
It's a
no
nightmare.
hope in this system.
That's right.
There's no hope. Hey, and you can't tell me there's hope. None of you, because all of you people that are watching, I'm older than you too. Just wanted to say that. Hey, continue.
Yeah, come on, we got precept.
Go ahead. Bring it up.
So Isaiah 14:12, it says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Now this is parabolic. You understand? Now you got people who break this down, like you brought up earlier, the first estate, where the angels of the first estate, Jude. That's where you got the book of Enoch, that fallacy. That's a fairy tale. You know, you didn't have angels coming down here sleeping with women. That's nonsense. The first estate, okay, was the knowledge and understanding. First of all, who we are and who the Yahweh Shai are. But we fell away from that, started from the beginning. Over time, you see, we lost even more. Now we're here at a point where everybody wants to be Israel, but Israel. You know what I mean? You got these heathens, like living in Brampton for myself. I see how bad Elam wants to be Jake. Living in Brampton, bro. That's crazy. And there's very few Jakes who actually want to be Jake.
Jake want to be?
Either Jake want to be. No one wants to be Israel. Everybody wants to be Israel, but Israel. You know.
I got the word estate here to back up you.
Yeah.
So it says a class or order regarded as forming part of the body, and it usually goes into politics. But it says here, now the Lord's spiritual, the heads of the church, the Lord's temporal. So really, we're lords. That's our estate, to be a lord. And in order for you to be a lord, you have to have the word in you.
The elect, wisdom. Let's not get this. Let's be straight with it, right? Because that's a great sign. The elect will have wisdom, right? The wisdom of Yahweh Hashem El Shai.
You got a point?
No, I was saying because they don't want to be Jake.
Yeah.
When Jake, even in the world growing up, and someone asks, what are you? Who could say, I'm half Syrian, quarter Chinese, a little bit of lizard, that's a bird. But you won't say you're black. That's the last one you're going to say is that you're so-called black. That's in the word because we thought we're black people, right? We want to hide that blackness. So even now, we say you're an Israelite, man. They say, yeah, what are you saying? But they don't want to take that in because they know what it means. Because the Spirit dealing with them. That's the greatest thing we call on the planet Earth. You're the prince of the Most High power. Yahweh. Your father is Yahweh.
That's right.
So I'm saying you're those angels and you're the ones in Genesis 6th
chapter.
6th chapter.
That's right.
And it means man for now, man. That's us, man. Right?
Right.
Jake don't want to understand that. Jake too busy, you know, talking about he's gonna check his girl.
Yeah, Yashar Allah.
You know what I mean? He got some rims.
First that power with the Most High, man. That's who you are. You know? That's who you are. Go ahead.
Alright. It says, O Lucifer, son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations.
That's right. So at one time, Esau, the higher echelon, these banking families rather, because they are the higher echelons of the nation of Esau. they had every other nation in subjection.
It was
In the time of, I think it was the Second World War or the First World War, but every war that has been placed, these banking families have funded both sides of every war. You know, they funded both sides of every war, showing you that they're the ones who were controlling everything because of that dollar, right? When they were able to get a hold on the, I guess the value of the currency at the time, that's where the power lied, right? The power lied in who had